another question I've been thinking about, Mr. Regan, and that is, tell us about your early trial and error with this first fantasy book of yours.
Well, oddly enough, this was a book. It was actually the hardest book I've written and the easiest. And let me explain that a little bit.
Sure.
I first started working on this project, thinking about it for last June, I think it was, June of last year. So coming up on a year, and started it in a lot of different ways. In fact, I probably rewrote the first third of the book about 4 times, using different methods, different viewpoints. For example, it started out, originally, Max was going to be a modern kid who goes back in time to Tarragon, goes to this new world, and then becomes responsible for saving it. And it just didn't work for me somehow. I don't know if it was the similarities to other stories that already exist that was bothering me. I'm not really sure why it didn't work, but I tried that about 3 times. And then for the 4th time, I tried changing the viewpoint, making it first person, which is through Max's eyes. I did this, I did that. We've all, we read books like that. Like a lot of mysteries are written like that. Like I walked down the street at night, that kind of thing. And I wrote about 10,000 words of that. And it became obvious to me that wasn't going to work either. So I was getting pretty desperate. And I saw online, they're having this online contest for novels. And the due date, the deadline was 6 weeks from the day that I saw the posting. Like, oh boy. So I ended up starting over, and I used that as my deadline as a motivation. I was trying to get the book done in time to submit it to this contest. And I ended up finishing the book, wrote probably close to 50,000 words in about 6 weeks, which was rough enough. But then you also have to consider the fact that I did all the editing within that time period. And so there not only was the writing, the editing, and then the submission process. And did that within 6 weeks. And it's something I really never want to do it again.
Mr. Regan, I understand you have written another book for children. Please tell us about that.
I have. It's Duke Dukem's Frontier Hero. And it's probably for an age group, maybe a slightly below Tarragon. It's set in the Old West. And it's about... well, of course, a frontier hero named Duke Dukem's. And he's one of these clueless guys who kind of bumbles around, thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced cheese, and tries to solve the problems of the Old West. And oddly, he ends up succeeding, even though he has absolutely no idea what he's doing. So it's zany, goofy, no holds barred, ridiculous fun. And I think the reports I've gotten from the kids who have let me know that they've read it, they've all enjoyed it and recommended it to their friends. And it's actually got word the other day that the publisher has submitted it to the Independent Publishers Award.
That's great.
And that is great. We'll know about that at the end of May.
And the book is available.
It is. You can buy it on Amazon.com.
Okay. And when was that published?
It was published in 2008.
Okay.
Last year.
Just last year. Okay. And our last question, Mr. Regan, and that is, where can people find out more about Tarragon and the upcoming series?
Well, I do have a blog, jackwregan.blogspot.com, where I'll be chronicling the proceedings with Tarragon, let you know exactly when it's available, any plans concerning upcoming series volumes, character sketches possibly, news of events, signing events, where I'll be, what I'll be doing, that kind of thing. And then also, I recently started, there's a fan page on Facebook for Jack W. Regan you can join. And if you join that, you'll be eligible for free drawings, for free books. Did get word that we'll be doing an audio version of Tarragon, and they'll probably be giving one of those away as well. So any fan who joins on Facebook, not only will they be the first to know when these things are available, but they'll also be entered in a drawing to win a free copy of both the book and free audio version as well.
That's the thing about the internet. It's so amazing. So people are going to be able to stay in touch, keep connected, informed of what's going on with you, where you're going to be appearing perhaps.
Absolutely.
And being able to win copies of the book as well as the audio as well.
Absolutely.
And fans can also communicate with each other, which is very nice.
And that's one of the great things about Facebook. You can put comments on there. You can send messages to me, other fans, find out who may be around you. They'll also join the fan club. connect with those, discuss the book, the characters in the book, and yeah, I think it'd be a great thing. I'm very excited about
It's very
it.
interactive.
Yeah, and so far the response has been very good.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Regan, for this interview. I've really enjoyed it, and I know our audience will certainly enjoy it and get to know you much better. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate it. His book is titled Tarragon by Jack W. Regan, which is available April 30th on Amazon.com, and you can also order it at a bookstore near you. My name is Chris Heimler, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.